Good evening friends, my name is Nikita Bode and today we are going to discuss about the antibiotics too. In that whole video we are going to discuss about antibiotics, the definition of antibiotics, after that the classification of antibiotics, after that selection of antimicrobial agent. These basic topics we are going to discuss in that video. Firstly, antibiotics are the drug or the medicines that kill or stop the growth of disease-causing microorganisms called antibiotics. Means the antibiotics are the chemical compound or the drug which inhibit the growth of microorganism by the which the by the growth of microorganism causing disease causing microorganisms growth stop or inhibits the antibiotics. In that, antibiotics slow the growth of bacteria by interfering with the process of bacteria need to multiply. Means bacteria needed there are various steps or processes in which the bacteria get multiplied or the bacteria need to multiply for in body. That is a DNA replication, metabolism, and protein production. These are the basic steps of growth of microorganism and the viruses. After biocide kill the bacteria, for example, prevent the bacteria from multiple cell wall. After the cell wall, antibiotics. When we split the word antibiotics, it is meant by the two words anti plus biotic. Anti means the oppose or the against, and biotics means microorganism, means against or opposed to microorganism is called as the antibiotics. When we consume that antibiotic drug or the when the antibiotics are produced in a human body, they stop or inhibit the growth of disease causing microorganisms. It is a chemical substance produced by the microorganism which prevent the growth of other microorganisms or kill the microorganisms which commonly cause the disease. It is a natural substance produced in a human body by the various types of cells. After that, it is also present in a tablet or capsule form. Means they are also preferred as a antibacterial medicines. It is used to treat the various bacterial infection. The antibiotics are classified into three types. Means three class means according to their action of bacteria. After that, type of bacteria. After that, the effectiveness against the microorganism. These are the three basic types of antibiotics are divided into. After that, there are many subtypes also present. Firstly, the classification of antibiotics according to their action on bacteria. In that type, there are again two subtypes, that is bacteriostatics and the bactericidal. Means in the then we should discuss one by one. Firstly, the bacteriostatics. Bacteriostatics are the antibiotics inhibit the growth and multiplication of bacteria. Bacteriostatics are the antibiotics which inhibit the growth and multiplication of the bacteria. Example is tetracycline and the sulfonamide. This is a basic example of a bacteriostatics. After that, the second subtype is a bactericidal. These antibiotics destroy or kill all the microorganisms in the process of multiplication. When the microorganism is in the process of multiplication, that bactericidal subtype is going to kill all the microorganisms and destroy and kill all the bactericides. The example is penicillin and aminoglycosides. After that, the second classification is according to their type of bacteria. There are again in type of bacteria, they are divided into two subtypes. Firstly, the gram positive and the gram negative. The gram positive type bacteria antibiotics effective mainly against the gram positive bacteria. Gram positive antibiotics opposes against the gram positive bacteria. That is that basic example of that gram positive bacteria is penicillin. After, the second subtype is gram negative. Some antibiotics are effective mainly against the gram negative bacteria. Means the when when the gram positive bacteria is gram positive antibiotics affects only gram positive bacteria, and gram negative antibiotic affects only the gram negative bacteria. That is gram negative bacteria's example is streptomycin. After that, according to their effectiveness, there are say third subtype is according to third type of classification is according to their effectiveness. They are again divided into the two subtypes, that is the broad spectrum and the narrow spectrum. Firstly, the broad spectrum is the antibiotic which act against the wide range of organisms. That is the example is tetracycline and the chromophenol. After that, the second subtype is narrow spectrum. These antibiotics are useful against the limited organ or limited microorganisms. Means narrow spectrum is a useful or effective for the limited microorganism. Means it is not useful for the all microorganism or all over microorganism. That example is erythromycin. After that, the section of antimicrobial agents. There are various sections of antimicrobial agent. We are going to discuss only 7 sections. That is age, history or allergy, genetic abnormalities, pregnancy, host defense, hepatic diffusion. After that, the renal diffusion. These are the basic 7 subtypes of a selection of microbial agents. That's it. That is the overall view of antibiotics. Antibiotics are the drug which inhibit the growth of a microorganism which cause us a disease, and this is after that. In antibiotics, we are in that whole video we discuss about the antibiotics, the definition of antibiotics, the uses of antibiotics, the nature of antibiotics. After that, the classification of antibiotics. In the classification, we study the three types of classification, that is according to their mode of action, according to their type, and effect against the effective of organism microorganism. Again, the that three classes have other the two subclasses, that is according to their mode of action has two subtypes, that is biostatics and microbactericides. After that, according to their bacteria type, again there are two types, gram positive and gram negative. After that, according to their effectiveness, there are again two types, that is broad spectrum and the narrow spectrum. These are the basic types and subtypes of antibiotics. which we are discussed in the whole video. Antibiotics is made of two words, anti plus biotic. Anti means against and bio means biotic means the microorganism. That after that the bacteriocytes and bacteriostatics uh, slow the growth of bacteria by the interrupting with the process of bacteria need to multiply. In that the DNA replication, metabolism, protein production, these are the basic steps or the basic process to bacteria need to grow or to multiply. That's it. Thank you so much, friends.